Before we start, I gotta get this off my chest. I had an absolutely insane night of sleep last night. Like I'm physically altered by it. I feel like I was drugged or something, honestly. Like I had like the most insane dreams I've ever had in my life. And I don't even really like I have like this memory of not even being asleep. Like if I was awake above my body, looking down onto me sleeping, and I could see myself moving around and stuff. I'm like, I'm not even like kidding. Like I'm seriously altered by it. Great music too, by the way. What a great start. But yeah, I had this dream that I had to help somebody who was ill. They needed to seek medical attention, and we had to go to my high school nurse, basically. But I forgot, like we walked all the way from my house to there, and I forgot that the nurse's office is in the other side of the school. Like there's the elementary and then the high school, and they're all in one big building. So we had to walk from one side of the high school all the way to the elementary school. And then when we got down there, she like hit me over the head and like tricked me, and like I came up in a stupor, and where were we going? And it was like a haunted house all of a sudden. Like it was like a miasma. Like I couldn't tell where I was, and I saw like one hallway and looked exactly similar to another hallway, and they're all warped, and the doors were like strange sizes, and it was like insane. And then I had like a similar dream where we went to a amusement park, but it was closed, so we had to break in. And then once we broke in, we realized why it was closed, because like all demons and ghosts and stuff were riding the ride, so we had to like flee. And it was, I'm like seriously affected by last night. And the strangest part about it was like I remember watching myself sleep. That was like, I think perhaps the strangest part of it. They say that your body generates DMT when you sleep. I think that's what happened. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we're back to WoW. Let's get to it. So, yeah, I don't know. We probably should have read those, but there's got to be a way to cure these poor creatures without having to take their lives. I had an idea, but I'll need your help, Shaman. The last fine plants that roam here hold seeds full of primal energy. What about the Neralex ones? He doesn't have much to say, I don't think. Actually, I think there's like an additional... Yeah, what happened here? As druids, we are tasked with the protecting of the balance of nature. My life's work has gone against this. In my folly, I have sown chaos, and this deviant crop must be reaped before it spreads further. Did you know the Barrens was once a lush forest? Thousands of years ago, before the first sundering, it was a verdant and thriving, watched over by the Kaldori. But when the continents were tore apart, the land became separated as what we call Kalimdor. This valley of nature became a harsh, sun-scorched plain. When I first learned this, I saw it as a great tragedy. I decided I would find a way to regrow the forest once more. How? While studying the land, I discovered a cave that stretched deep beneath the earth. These waterways carried underground rivers for miles beneath the parched savanna above. I named them the Wailing Caverns. I wouldn't call that miles, by the way, for the howls made by the winds and steam as they coursed through its depths. This would be the instrument of revival, I thought. The water had already bubbled to the surface as small, lush oases throughout the barrens. If it were imbued, enhanced, and growth could spread across the entire land. So what did you do? My plan was to connect these underground waters directly to the Emerald Dream itself. With my faithful disciples, I journeyed deep within the Wailing Caverns, settled into meditation, and entered the dream. Though my own body, this world was connected to it. What happened? I came upon what I can only describe as an overwhelming corruption within the Emerald Dream. An unending nightmare that seized me in its claws and tore at my very mind. That's pretty much my night last night, yeah. I could not break free of its grasp. My disciples were unable to wake me. Whatever this corruption was, it's found its way into our world through my body. I did indeed channel its energies into the Wailing Caverns, and its horrible influence twisted the wildlife there into chaotic, deviant forms. Even my disciples were affected, their minds overcome by madness and savagery. They took on the forms of serpents and called themselves the Druids of the Fang. How did you escape? I was saved by my last disciple, Moya, and a band of... Oh yeah, that's him over there. These are the two guys from the old Wailing Caverns quests. And a band of adventurers. I considered the entire incident a failure. It wasn't until the cataclysm occurred that I realized I had been far too successful. When the Barrens was cracked apart, a great font of underground water was breached and flowed up to the surface, full of the energies it was imbued with in the Wailing Caverns. The life immediately sprung from the earth around it, and the animals thrived, and then it continued to grow uncontrollably, unchecked. Now I have to answer for my arrogance in thinking I could dictate the flow and shape of nature itself. This overgrowth must be stopped before it chokes out the natural wildlife immediately. It doesn't even makes no fucking sense, by the way. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck he's talking about, but okay. Sure thing, buddy. Why don't you go back to your fever dreams like I had? That's why I thought I was, like, ill. Like, I haven't had dreams, like, that intense. I usually have them when I'm very ill. Like, I've always told the story, like, the most memorable and vivid dream I've ever had was when I had, like, 105 fever, and I dreamt that, not Deathwing, right? It was Nefarian, yeah. We were working on Heroic Nefarian at the time, in Cataclysm, and it was not gonna, like, we had killed it, or we had pulled it so many times and wiped at like 1% kind of thing over and over again for weeks and never got the kill. And the season was ending or whatever, like the next raid was coming out, so I knew we weren't gonna kill it. And I raided with like super high temperature. I was very ill. And then that night, when it became obvious that we wouldn't get the kill before the raid ended, I had a dream that Nefarian came to my house, like burned my whole house down and killed all my family and everybody on the block and stuff. That's like the most intense, like, and hard memory dream I've ever had. But this today, honestly, it kind of tops it. It's not really the same because it wasn't like, I'll probably not say I will remember this for the rest of my life kind of thing, you know, but it's not not something I'm gonna forget very soon. I just had to tell somebody that story because it's like, wow, that's how to put that down on paper. I feel like I'm like, my chemical makeup is altered by that dream, honestly. Like, I feel very different than I did last night. I remember how I felt when I went to bed, and I do not feel the same way today. I don't know, it's just not worth it. The spell doesn't do as much as it used to. It only does about half their health now, not even. We're supposed to straight up kill them, right? Yeah. What were we supposed to do with the plants? It's not... I don't think it's... Oh yeah, this quest, and this is like the Bane of Cops type. This quest is the type of quest that really kills Cop, but I don't have that much trouble with this one. This one's very easy, actually, compared to some of the other ones. They're just hard to see. But you got Shade Skill on. It's actually a little bit easier. The yellow health bars against the normal coloration of the zone maybe is hard to see, but... God, that is just, man, I'll tell you what. Oh, look at that. God, this is like such a fucking crazy run, dude. Such a crazy run. Just wild. Getting big upgrades, just dropping from regular mobs. BOEs are common now, man. I don't know if they changed something in Dragonflight, but like when I did the leveling challenges in Shadowlands, I would never get this many BOEs. You'd only really, like, most of your gear would be from quest upgrades. That would be, unless you kill like a ton of rares, it would be mostly, the only gear you'd have on would be from quest upgrades. I feel like we're missing something with these mobs though. Aren't they supposed to drop something that you loot? Like, I thought it spawned something, or... Doesn't seem to say anything. I am like, and I feel like I'm the most refreshed after sleeping like weeks too. I haven't been sleeping well. See, like, we can't even loot them. No. Guess we'll keep killing them. Four in a row. Wow. Oh, there it is. I saw somebody post on the classic Reddit the other day that they had 9 flips in a row as a night elf. I was like, what the I wonder what the record is. Like, what is the odds of the flip? I don't know how that's determined. See, like the even though the zone is not like, I don't really love what they did with it. It ends up being like a really good questing zone, a very like well laid out questing zone, and the ambience and stuff of the zone is still really high. Even though we're in this bizarre remake of it, it's like, whoa, look at that. All right, we'll take it. Fuck it. Don't have a helmet on currently. That's a fitting helmet to have on, I feel like. Now we look like a shaman. Alright, so we're still looking for a lot of stuff here, but the raptors and stuff are done. I would just like kill for the original Barons content to be back in the game though, man. And I don't even know, like, if they did it, I guess they would have to put the original music back in, but I would prefer if they just left, like, I don't know how that part works technically, but I'd imagine that that's not how it would work. But if they can just leave the new music, like the new Torn songs and the stuff that we have playing right now, just like where it would be, you know, coordinate, I guess is what you would say, like, I'd be really happy with that. Because I feel like the zone is actually, the music is actually improved. Like Camp Tarajo has the Torn theme playing. And that's what made me think it was a classic song when I got tricked by thinking it was going to be in Season of Mastery. I don't know how many people know that, but like I started a leveling challenge in Season of Mastery, and as soon as I found out that the Torn music wasn't in Classic, I was like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore. I pretty much like, I was like really only doing it for the music, which is really weird, but I was like, yeah, the Torn theme is going to be so high in Classic, dude, because I never like really leveled the Torn, you know what I mean? I only had leveled it in Live WoW. And it's like, it's just weird, like, why did they bother putting that song in Camp Tarajo, you know what I mean? It's like they must have some kind of map that they just copy and pasted the new songs into, because surely they didn't like individually add the songs, right? Because why else would you add, like, why would you add the Torn song to Camp Taraja when it's completely overrun by humans? You would put like a battle song instead, like a human, like a military song or something like that. I don't know what the options even are, but I love the Nomad leveling challenge, though, man. It's really so cool. Like, obviously, yeah, look at this. Like, it's obviously so cool to kill rares anyway. Like, you want to kill rares, but, like, I probably wouldn't have gone out of my way for killing that rare if I was just leveling. But the fact that it's giving gear, like, I don't know, man. This is really the perfect way to level a character. There's so many, like over the years, especially, like, the hardcore shit. Like, that's just so uninteresting to me, dude. It takes out so much of what WoW is in my eyes. But the Nomad leveling challenge accentuates all the best parts about WoW leveling in my eyes. Like, the gearing process is made far too easy in Live WoW with all the gear you get from Quest now, so this, like, is the perfect solution to that.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch.
And that's 37. Okay, so now, yeah, we use this. Now we're doing this, yeah. I think we can just do it and run away, but stay explode or something like that. I don't know. This meant, it says there's a treasure here, but like, would there really ever be a treasure right next to a quest giver? I feel like that's not gonna happen. Yeah, you can't really. It was like puts you in combat as soon as you do it, so I don't know. Okay, that mob's dead. This is a spec, I'll tell you what. This is the mob type that we have to kill, and it like drops something on the ground that we have to loot afterwards. Or does it's this. This is what I was thinking of. These unstable spores. Not entirely sure what is actually going on here, but I just remembered that. See, there's nothing to even loot. It's trying to take a lot more damage, though. I feel like we're not really as impervious as we once were. Yeah, I don't know. Just use our defensive CD on CD, I guess. That'll help. It's a large CD. It's like a 40% reduction, so that really helps. Yeah, like there's not loot on this mob. Do we have to kill these things? Like I don't even know what these are. Nope. Just a really bad drop rate, I guess. Coupled with the fact that it's not even like the mobs can drop absolutely nothing sometimes. Let's pull both of these. A little dangerous, but that neither mob has loot. Like what? Oh, am I missing some? Oh, we're done. Wait, what? What the fuck? I thought we needed like 5 or something. We didn't even kill 5 mobs, did we? I'm like, dude, I'm literally out of it today. Like, I'm not the same person I was yesterday. How the fuck did we finish that quest? I have to like look back at that footage. I'm really confused. It's like we've been done, it looks like. We killed like 3 or 4 mobs after that. What the fuck? Did one of them just complete the quest for us? Is that what happened? We got the squirming heart and all 5 things? Oh, outgrowth slain. Oh, I see. It was the mobs that were spawning from it. We didn't have to kill, right? Or what? I don't have no idea. I don't even know. We didn't loot 5 things. We just had to kill 5 things. So that's why we're done with the quest. Oh, we got lucky there, I feel like. I thought we had to loot 5 things, but we only had to loot 1 thing.
Greetings. Alone light your path.
I've been
Okay, this part. Usually pretty difficult for a leveling challenge, but it's mostly because there's interrupting needed. We have interrupts now. I think this is the first leveling character I've done with an actual interrupt in months. In like, well, obviously months, but in many sessions. I guess the last one would have been, yeah, the last time I did a shaman. Wait, why am I on a flying mount? I have no idea. Alright, it's fine.
Hello. May the stars guide you.
I will attempt to seal the scar, Metro. Make sure nothing from the other side makes its way through. So there's like some void shit. I should have read this. I'm like literally out of it. Like super out of it. Can't tell if I slept well or if I'm actually like extremely tired. I don't know which is which. Like bog lords come out. It's really weird. Using some TBC mobs.
I am honored. Good luck, friend.
We've done it. The Nightmare's connection to this place has been severed. The rest of the land is safe from this intrusion now, and in time, the aberrations here will be subsumed by the balance of nature. I cannot thank you enough, Metro. By helping to restore order here, you've let me make amends for my foolish actions. Alright, a couple one-handers, but that's an intellect piece. So maybe we'll get the weapon?
Goddess, watch over you.
Nope.
Be careful.
Alright, while we've accomplished much here, it would be a tragedy if part of this corruption had escaped our notice. The corridors of the Wailing Cavern stretch through the entire Barrens, and if another spot of wild energy has made its way to the surface, you've done enough for me, though. I would simply ask you to let a fellow druid of mine know what happens here. You will find Winona Pine Forest at Vendetta Point, southwest of here. Is that where we got both quests going now? Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Can we actually get up this way? Over this way? Over this way. We'll get it eventually. What else? What are the rares? I know there's a bunch of rares here. That guy's pretty... Oh, we never even went for that guy. Yeah, it's fine. I think we're alright. It's not like we really need gear in the first place. I'm really like, yeah. Altered is the only way I could put it. What's going on there?
Peace, friend.
Purge listens intently and then falls to one knee. Alive? My boy's still alive? Praise to the Earth Mother. I still have a son. Shaman, my boy's mother didn't make it out of Tarajo alive. I will avenge her death, even if it means my son grows up without either of his parents. Damn. The Alliance scorches a trail of murder across the Barrens. We must stop them here, or there's nothing left for us. Across the fields of blood, there are a number of strategic hills marked by wooden towers and a neutral gray banner. We must take and hold these hills if we hope to slow the Alliance advance. Look for the towers to the northeast and south of what's left of Tarajo. Claim a neutral flag and defend the hills against counterattacks.
The eternal sun shine upon thee.
It's like the maybe as Alliance you do the same quest, huh? Is that why they set that up, like if it's gonna be something important, but it never really is. I could feel what occurred here, Shaman. I've bristled every hair I have. I'm overjoyed to hear you succeeded in pushing these horrors back, and I'll be sure to scour the area for any stray deviant creatures. Oh, I just realized, hold on, I gotta... Forgot to set the stream for today, go live. Well, to hear the great song one more time. All right, November 1st too. Yeah, trading post today. Checking that out on stream today. All right. Amazing music. We can also go to the Torrent area. Yeah, we can do a few quests there. That's normally what I would do, like, because we're not going to ding in this zone, so maybe I will. What are we doing right now? If you seek vengeance on our Alliance invaders, you would do well to observe the fiercest predator of the Barrens. The lions that stalk among the tall grass do so with cunning, stealth, and power. Learn from their example, and you will understand the kind of war we need to fight. That's stupid. We're not actually doing... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the badges first. We're just killing the siege engineers? Is that how it works? Doesn't say that's what we do, but... Should have read the quest. I don't know why I just, like, completely stopped reading all quests. No, we're supposed to be hitting the recon. God, I love this music. Oh my god. Fucking BOE's on deck, bro. It's crazy. How do we get so many pieces of gear? And they're all leather or mail too. Like I feel like we've gotten very. Well, first of all, we gotten 0 plate. I think they just can't drop plate, which kind of makes this a little easier than I expected it to be. Like these early zones I keep doing over and over again, they cannot drop plate, right? I guess I don't know why, but I've never seen a plate item in this whole playthrough. I guess there just isn't plate because it's still. Was it still like that in Kata though? I don't think so. No, it certainly wouldn't have been. You think they would have changed it? Smoke? I was like, what is that coming off the thing? Oh, 2 mobs. Yeah, this is bad. I don't really have any defense. Now use it. Oh, I also don't have fucking Wind Fury on anymore. I was wondering why I wasn't getting. Like, where's all my damage gone? It just like fall off the face of the earth. How long have we not had Wind Fury on? A bow or a gun as well. And again, we fight 2 mobs. I mean, we might be fighting 3 here. Yep, we're in trouble. Luckily, these 2 are almost dead. Okay, yeah, no, what the hell's going on here? Kill that mob and then run. Why did all that aggro? Are we even gonna be able to loot that corpse? So we're gonna have to kill something, so let's kill this. Lizard bolt. This is a really good looking mob now, though, I'll tell you what. Is this a Dragonflight model? I don't know when they got that model, but that's really nice looking. Oh, and there's a rare. Oh yeah, the flying dragon looking thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this hub and then we're gonna go to Mulgore. There's not a lot of quests you can do in Mulgore, sadly. Most of the quests require, well, not most, but like the main chain requires you to actually be a Tauren, which is really strange. It was actually like that in Classic too for some reason. But I think it was handled differently. Like in Classic, you can pick up the quest maybe. Nah, maybe not, but there's an item that even if you did have the quest, it would actually require you to be a Tauren to use it. It's that divining rod or whatever to... In Classic, you have to like look at the wells and use an item on them or something like that. And that item requires you to be a Tauren, which is really strange. The only reason I know that is because I tried to make, like I tried to do on my private server thing, like I tried to make it so any character can do it. And I changed all the requirements so you can pick it up, but then the item doesn't work. And because at the time, the server didn't allow you to change items. Now it does. I should be able to change it and it should be good now. I think I did change it and just didn't work, so it's probably fixed by default now. Probably should have saved this stuff for the rare. Hopefully we'll fight in here in a second, but... Okay, let's look for the rare quick. What's this over here? Oh, we haven't done that part yet either, yeah. Doesn't seem to be up. Unless it goes really far. Guess it's not up. I don't think I normally... Oh, there it is. That mob's stuck in the earth. This quest will probably be pretty hard for us. But eventually, especially if that mob gets buggy, we'll have everything up and then we can pop it at the hardest part of it. Hopefully we can gauge that well. Sometimes I have trouble. That mob got out of the earth. Good for it. Now it's going back into the earth. Yeah, even our healing is falling off a cliff, it feels like. Alright. Don't normally do this one, but you can get any of them, I guess. Thunderhead? Is that just a different type of mob? I guess so. They used to be named of these mobs, and it was like you could make a quest. It was like it drops when you kill it kind of thing, you know? You just need to stop them from hitting the flag. You don't actually have to tank them. Like, the guards help too. It's a pretty cool quest. And we get the badges from this quest too, so. I think that's it. It's the start that's the hardest, it seems. Oh, wow. Just one shot's that fucking... Wow, that's crazy. Alright, we did it. See, like, these quests are good. Like, they didn't do a bad job making new quests for the zone. They're solid. It's just not... You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the original Barons, which are... Like, those are better in my eyes. But these are good quests. And you make good use of the zone, like... They're well organized. The thing about the original Barons, though, was it wasn't really well organized, and that's why it was so good, because it really encouraged the zone. Like, you go all over the zone constantly, and it feels like it's huge. Like, you do that hunting quest line here, and it takes you all the way back north of the Barrens to go kill that thresher in the water. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. Like, oh man, I don't know. I would kill for, like, properly, like, scaled up, like, scalable, like, the same tech that we have in Live WoW today, just with that content. I would do that over and over again. I'd probably do both versions of this, and that would be how I would level. I'd do it in this version, and then go turn Classic Chromie Time on and do it again. That'd be awesome. Because these versions are fine. Like, they're not bad. It's just they're not the original zone.
Strength.
Oh, wow. That time it crit. I wonder if it maybe only killed it because I used Blood Fury. Maybe it is. Maybe it's always only been good if I use Blood Fury. That actually one-shot it. It doesn't... Like, I think it overkilled it, too. It did 4,200 damage. Yeah, these mobs only have 3,000 health. So, yeah, maybe the trick has just been using Blood Fury the whole time. How are we doing in terms of rep? Oh, we're still not there. Not even really close. Still need 10,000 rep, huh? I wanted to go to Mulgore, but I don't know if I can. We're 38 already, so yeah, we need to stay in zones that are potentially giving us horde rep. I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, though. We're going to have to probably farm it. I don't know why we got so much less than we did on Alliance, but yeah, I think we're going to have to farm it. Maybe Dustswallow gives it. I have to do Dustswallow after this. I don't know what zones give it. Let's take a look, actually. Let's take a little break here and look at it. Because it's pretty much the main objective of the playthrough right now.
Go forth to victory.
Alright, let's see. Orgrimmar. Rep. Wow. There's probably a jillion fucking quests that give it, though. That's the problem. Abyssal Depths? What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Anyway, Ashenvale. That's a lot of rep. Wow. Okay, so Ashenvale was the trick, I guess. Ajara. Hate that zone, though. Blackrock Depths. Blasted Lands. Won't be doing these. Duratar, we did every single quest in that zone. Saurfang's Blessing. Anyway, yeah, we did every dirt. Oh, yeah, so a little bit in Dustswallow, but not much. So that's not really worth it. What is that? I don't get that. What is that? Popularity. Oh, I see. It's like how many people contributed to this conversation. So Dustswallow doesn't have a lot. It has like, those are high numbers though. What is that? 500? Is that really how much rep you get? Wow. Seems like a lot, yeah. It gives a lot, but just not a lot of quests give it. Any other, I guess it's Ashenvale, yeah. We're gonna go Ashenvale after this. Pretty much looks like every quest in Ashenvale gives it. Pretty much it. There's no other. I was really hoping that somehow. Yeah, I mean, we did all of Stone Talon. We're gonna do all of Southern Barrens. Swamp of Sorrows is out. I was really hoping that, yeah, there's 1,000 needles. Oh, that's the quest to go to 1,000 needles, yeah, so. Okay, so Ashenvale it is then. Unfortunately, that's not where you want to end the playthrough. That's usually a very hard area to quest.
Greetings, traveler.
With the immediate threat gone, can you help with some grim business? We Torn do not bury our dead. We prepare the body for its return to the elements and place it on our sacred grave sites. Those killed in the Taraja massacre have had no funeral, and I worry misguided Alliance soldiers will burn their bodies of the dead before the proper rites have been performed. Please take this totem to Taraja and perform services for Krumul, Drana, Yonada, and Omusu. They didn't make it out of there.
Be careful.
Yeah, that Yonada, that's... I was looking at... This is funny now, man. Going back a long ways now, I did a leatherworking challenge, kind of like what I'm doing on Classic right now, but on LiveWow. And that was before I got the private server set up and everything, so... I did it on LiveWow, and I was looking for a leatherworking trainer in Kalimdor, and the closest one, it said, was in the Barrens. So I was like, alright, we'll head all the way to the Barrens. We go there, we go to Camp Tarajo. I was like, wait, Camp Tarajo? And it's the character, it's still still an NPC. Look at that. It's still an NPC, so it's still listed on Wowhead, but it's dead. So you can't train anything from it, obviously. But that was a leatherworking trainer from Classic in this area, so it's funny. It still says your attack power and intellect. That's weird. Let's take a look here. Does it actually increase my strength? Or my agi, I mean? Nope. It doesn't actually increase it. Does it legitimately increase intellect? What the fuck? What the hell is that about? Okay, that's a very common pattern now. I was looking for it when we did the druid with herbalism on classic, but we never got it, I don't think. But yeah, you get to hear the awesome touring music in a place that's like utterly destroyed. It's really weird. Oh shit. Oh fuck, we aggro both of these. We're getting some luck here. Oh my god, we're getting some luck. Let's just use it on healing. Yeah, this is definitely the most interesting looking spec in the game, right? I really like Evoker too, I'll tell you. Evoker, fucking gorgeous looking. But Enhance is just no competition. It's #1 by a large margin. There's tailoring and yeah. Oh wait, that's not maybe the character I was thinking of. But one of these guys is the leatherworking trainer. It's probably this guy. Yeah, skinning trainer. That must have been who I was looking for. Oh no, Cruel Move, Full Moon. That's like a leatherworking trainer over there. Maybe I was actually looking for the supplier because the name Yanada sounds... Yeah, that's probably what I was looking for. The supply is not the actual trainer. This is probably the last time we'll hear this song in this playthrough. It's amazing. See, these quests probably aren't giving rep. All these ones we just did are probably not giving rep. It's probably only the ones south now that are going to give rep. Should I just go to Ashenvale now?
Loktar for the
Honestly,
Horde.
maybe. Cause I'm 38, bro. Like I'm gonna be, we're gonna be 50 in the next episode, I think. The last 10 levels are usually really fast.
How may I aid you?
Are we done? Yeah, okay, we're done with this segment now. Oh, all right. So that's fine. Now every other quest will give Horde rep, presumably. This stretch is definitely my least favorite stretch of the zone, but it unlocks my favorite stretch of the zone, which is the Mankrik quests. Unfortunately, though, I'm probably gonna have to be like I'm gonna have to like look up if Mankrik quests give Orgrimmar rep because I don't want to. At this point, I need to pretty much just get the rep from the zone and go to Ashenvale ASAP. I honestly should probably just go to Ashenvale one way or the other because we know that like every quest in the zone is giving rep. It seems. But I like the zone, so I want to finish it. Honestly, no, I think I'm just going to go. Yeah, I'm just going to go. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. It's a lot. It's like even further away too now at that point. You know what I mean? It's a long trip, so let's start heading back up there. Barrens, till next time. Maybe the next time I'm in the Barrens, it's not gonna be for a while now because next playthrough is gonna be human. But yeah, the next Barrens time, maybe it'll be the classic Barrens. Maybe in BlizzCon, or yeah, we'll probably do another leveling challenge before the alpha. But either way, next time I record, maybe we'll know some big announcement about, or even a fucking third version of the Barrens, man. Like fucking, maybe they remake the zones. You never know. Seems like all signs are pointing to that Avalorn kind of other side of Azeroth thing. I really don't get that, but a lot of people have been saying that for months now, and I guess that's something that's happening, so we'll find out. So I guess all this stuff is Alliance side now, because you don't go anywhere near that side of the road, huh? There used to be all kinds of Quillbore there. I don't know if they still are there or not. So we got basically 10 levels, like 11 levels to get 1,000 rep. Is that going to happen? I don't think so. if it's like super close, we don't have to stop at 50 though. That's just when you would be able to do the heritage armor. But if we can't actually do the heritage armor because we're not exalted, then we'll just keep leveling, I guess. There's no necessarily like if it's between like, okay, let's go turn Chromie time off and go farm a dungeon in fucking Cataclysm or in TBC, you know what I mean? Like, no, we'll just keep questing. I don't plan on playing these characters, but I don't have an Orc Shaman at max level, so fuck it. Gonna have to start deleting some characters on my account, though. I think we're gonna hit the cap with this next, the Paladin is gonna be the 50th character. Or maybe even this one's the 50th already. I've been a proponent of you don't need more than 50. It's mostly a, kind of like a conservative mindset, though. Like, there's a reason that the number is 50, so just admit that and honor that number. Like, you know, Blizzard didn't do that arbitrarily. If they did, they would have increased it a long time ago. So yeah, there must be a reason that 50 is the number, and yeah, I'm fine with that, you know what I mean? Like, I had a second account for a while now. I honestly might get it going again now that Dragonflight's so cheap. What is this quest?
The winds guide you.
Oh, okay.
Walk.
I was gonna say, why do we not do a quest in the Barrens? But anyway, yeah, 50 is fine. Like, I'm still fully in the camp of you cannot play 50 characters actively. There's no way, right? Like, I don't. Yeah. And so the counterpoint to that is, like, you don't have to have 50 characters be actively played for you to have some attachment to them. And I totally agree. Like, all these leveling challenge characters I do not want to delete. But it's a lot of fucking... There's a lot of characters on this account that I don't need to have anymore. At one point, I made, like, a shaman of every race to see what their animations and stuff look like. Yeah, so I just delete some of those, I think. There's a lot of, like, failed, like, aborted playthroughs as well. Like, challenges that I started and never wanted to continue. So there's a lot to be deleted. I also never put the playlist on the sheet here, so let's do that. Orc. Oh yeah, and then we still have to finish the Warlock. I forgot about that. Presumably there will be Troll and Draenei. So yeah, we still have to do Troll. Maybe Troll Warrior. I don't know what I'll do. Troll Hunter is definitely the best, but probably we just did Hunter, so I don't know.
What brings you?
Alright, back to this. This was a while ago now, but we're back to where we gave up on this zone. This is a real long time ago. Because, yeah, we did this quest line just to get a little bit of extra experience. Then we came to Stone Talon, so... You don't have to talk to him. He's gonna start it himself. This quest's really bad, so that's why I always just do those opening ones, get those experience, and then move on. I don't know if you actually get much experience for it, but I try to finish in Southern Barrens if I can. So typically I would do, you know, Northern Barrens, a little bit of Ashenvale, Stone Talon, Southern Barrens, Mulgore, back to Southern Barrens, and that's usually like it's close. And maybe a little bit of Dustwall or something, but it's usually right there. Well, that was when it was 50 though. Now that it's 60, yeah, I don't know actually. I forgot about that. I don't know if I've leveled the character to 60 using that route. I don't think I have, yeah. So we definitely need another full zone. Probably Dustwall. Yeah, we're gonna have to start doing Dustwall. Or I guess just do all of Asherville. I've not really ever done it on Horde. It's been done, I guess, but I don't remember much of it. All I know is I tried to do it on the Shaman. I think it was the Naked Shaman, or was it the two-handed enhanced one? One of them, and it was fucking brutal. The quests from this hub here are really hard. Especially because the mobs are in stealth. But we're like, this is the most powerful leveling challenge character I've ever done, so we probably won't have a lot of trouble. How many times must I have killed you? Must I have you killed? Okay. I guess we'll hang on to that if somehow we finish the zone and still need experience. Or still need rep, but I don't think we'd be able to. I'm sure the zone gives a full 1,000 rep. Like, I don't think it. Don't think we're going to need to go to yet another zone after this. Because we don't need a lot. We just need, I think it's even under 1,000. Yeah, it's. I guess we were getting some rep from that quest hub, so yeah, we need less than. We only need 900 reps, so. That just gave a couple hundred too, it looks like. Alright, yeah, this is where I used to finish it, because this would be nice. How do you start it?
Blood and thunder.
Root test can be very spirited. Oh, it's back there, yeah. A lot of riding around on things in the Barrens, and now in Ashenvale too.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory.
Okay, freshly cut wood. Gotta help the peons.
Me not that kind of orc.
It is weird when you see like a full-on, like the peons are like weird. I don't know what the fuck they are, man. That's not a peon. That's an actual orc. I think you're alright. Spiders here. There's so many mobs and stealth in this zone, it just really sucks.
What do you want?
I don't know if one elf spawns every time you do this quest though, or if they're just in the area already and you just don't see them maybe, I don't know. Horde is not welcome. Yeah, no, we're aware of that. We played Warcraft 3, I remember. I keep healing the totem. Yeah. It's just like, this has got to be one of the worst quests in the game, too. Like, we're doing one quest at a time. We have to kill a bunch of mobs that have no bearing on the quest itself.
What can I do for you?
Just a straight up single quest. Two more. Plenty on this side of the road.
Me busy. Leave me alone.
See another fucking stealth mob. Another crit that kills the mob pretty much outright. Yeah, I think that does kill the mob in one hit. What happens if we do two at once?
Strength and honor.
Nothing, I guess. You don't look very tough. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you not watch this playthrough? Yeah, I think that like helped us. Like, there's not one. Another one didn't spawn. That's pretty cool. I think that helped us. Quite nice. I am waiting for something. The end of this episode is going to be me having something IRL make me have to get off.
May your blade never be.
So let me just quickly make one thing very clear about. Okay. Well, we are 39 too. Yeah. Hopefully we can keep going and have a natural ending to this, but I guess if it just gets too long, then I'll just end it as well, but another terrible quest though, just one at a time. I try not to be like, I don't need to keep talking about it. It's not good for you. But it's hard. Oh, I read that too. Come on, Peon, you could help. I was casting Rejuve on the plant, or on the fucking slime. That's funny. Rejuve's an instant now, bro. I don't know what fucking game you're playing. I don't even know when Rejuve wasn't an instant. It was like the first builds of Classic or something like that. It wasn't an instant. Ah, there's Sharp Talent as well. Do we need to kill that right now? It gives a quest, doesn't it? I don't, or am I thinking of the classic version? I don't even know at this point. Yeah, it gives a quest, okay. We're gonna see that mob like 30 times in this area. Every time you do these quests, you keep running into Sharp Talent over and over again. Another part that's kind of annoying. Slimy bag, what could be in there? Why do we have so many shoulders? The zone just keeps giving us shoulders, I guess. Hey, Sharp Talon, welcome. What's up, buddy? Guess this is where it spawns. That's funny. Sharp Talon eventually fights like a Horde character, I think, as well. I remember seeing that. I don't know when I saw that. Probably on the Shaman, I guess. The one they keep going on about. We don't want to fight that if we don't have to, but it looks like we might have to. Don't see any more of the slimes. Yeah, see, now here's the fucking stealth mobs who we eventually have to kill, but we're not on that quest yet. Apparently they knock you down as well. Maybe there's like a better segment, like we could have just gone over there and done those quests or something, but it's all good. We'll do it in its normal order. Hey, Sharpie T, what's up, buddy? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Get another stealth mob just standing right next to us. Luckily, it didn't seem to aggro for some reason. Fine by me. We need to kill those later for a quest, and it's very annoying to find them. So the less we kill now, the better, I guess. I don't know if they'll probably have respawned though by the time we come back. Ah, that went quicker than I would have expected it to, though, so that's good. Mobs now aggroed after not being aggroed when it was standing right next to us. Guess you really feel like the war happening here, though, so that's good at least. They did a good job with that part of it. I assume these quests are here in Classic, though, because they feel very Classic-esque. Thank you for the oil, Shaman. Now prepare yourself. My runner has returned with some desperate news. Splinter Tree is surrounded. Alright.
Go with honor.
Whoa. Was that our Night Elf Hunter that she just killed? Damn. That's far enough. Orc, dismount and submit or die. Out of the way, fools. What the fuck? He didn't even try to do anything. He just stood there and died. Yeah, they probably should have moved out of the way. She was right. I don't know if I've ever watched that. That's got even more going on. Oh, is she dead? Yeah. Damn, that's pretty good. They did a good job with that. I don't think I've ever watched that.
Strength.
Gorka, we must always be prepared for losses. Her honorable service to the Horde will not be forgotten, and her sacrifice shall not be in vain. Well, you're coming with me, Metro. There's no one else that I can spare, and we cannot afford for Splinter Tree to be lost. Prepare yourself and speak to me again when you're ready.
For the Horde. So.
I'm ready to accompany you to Splinter Tree.
With honor.
Are we going to get another fucking cutscene? Now witness the power of the War Kodo in the hands of a master. To Splinter Tree. Do. What was that for? Why did he make a jump? Oh, well, that's a good spell. What spell is that? Let me get that spell. That's a lightning spell. We like that one. Teach them the meaning of blood and thunder. Yeah, you can't have blood without the thunder, right? Yeah, there you go. Little thunderclap. We like that one. Where's he going now? You know, there's a fucking road, bro. You don't have to cut across into the wilderness here. I don't remember ever doing this. I guess I've done it before, but not far now. Let me guess, he's gonna die too. I don't really get why they did this. Like, I guess to kill the character off? Because, like, we were very close to it when we were doing the quest before. It was, like, right here that we were doing the quest. Could just ran up here. It's not like we needed this mount to get us there. I guess it's to get us in, though. Yeah, because this door is, like, blocked. Blood and thunder. For the Horde. Great. Splinter Tree post siege broken. So that's what we were trying to do. We're trying to help them. Yeah, I see now. Drive them back to Darnassus. That's far. I don't think they're going all the way there. Yo, that is a great spell, though. What spell is that? I gotta find that spell. Brutusk. Oh, so now the mount's dead. He throws his fucking weapon and one-shots that thing. Dude, heroic throw, not that strong. That's shattering throw, I guess. Shattering throw works on bark. What's this shit face? What's going on right now? Yep. Gorka's death was not in vain, Metro. Her splinter tree would certainly have fallen if we hadn't come when we did. It kind of went the wrong way, though, right? I could have come and helped her. Anyway, now we must get to work shoring up her defense. This isn't over. Oh. Oh, shit, that's huge. We knew the elves wouldn't go down without a fight, but no one expected them to be able to lay siege to Splinter Tree. Really? Time for them to pay for their actions. Nearby in the Dordanel Barrow Den lies the worst quest that you're going to do in the whole zone. I need somebody to go do it. Yep. Alright. Blasted elves. They knew right where to hit us. It was them outrunners. I tried to warn them they were being spied on, but no one listened. Now go try to find them. They're really hard to find. Destroy the Legion. The remains of the demonic burning Legion have been a thorn in our side for far too long. No more. The demons are very far away, so you're going to do this quest too while you're doing the other annoying ones. Halloween was yesterday, but the servers haven't reset yet, so we still have a candy bucket. Sweet. Yeah, we have to go all the way in here, right? Is that how this works? What are we even doing right now? Blood of the Week? We don't do this yet, I think, right? Oh no, I see. I was too busy joking about the quest and I didn't read it. I need someone to make their way to the Heart and Corrupted. That someone is you. First, though, bring my axe to Durak here in the mines. He'll make use of the blood of our enemies. So this guy's actually a Legion guy or something. Like he's like an enemy. Taining the forest heart? How ruthless. An utterly vicious blow. I adore the idea. There, the blood of the fallen Kaldorai is turned. It can now be used on the forest heart in Dordanel Barrow Den. Doing so will utterly corrupt it. The sacred relic of the arrogant elves will be turned against them. How poetic. The Barrow Den lies nestled against the hills to the southeast. One of my imps has laid a blood trail from the entrance to the heart. Make haste. Kardrak is not likely to be in a patient mood. Off you go, Shaman. It's the wrong way. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do that right now. We'll see. I don't look forward to doing that quest. This is it right here. This segment is the worst. And it's so stupid that it wants us to go there too, man. I don't know. It's definitely like the worst actual like quest segment in the whole, maybe in the whole game, but definitely in the whole playthrough we've done. Oh, and we missed a quest. Let's see. Couple quests. Listen, before you say anything, I know we're not to meddle with demonic energies, but look around you. They're a desperate time, Shaman. We'll most likely die here, regardless. May as well go out in a blaze of glory, I say. So, are you in? Take this canister and go southeast to Fellfire Hill. Use it near the patches of Fellfire and bring it back to me when you've filled it. Oh, and best not to mention this to anyone. I just said it on the channel, but... Did you hear that? Ghosts? I hate ghosts. Their eerie howls are coming from the barrows to the south. Make them stop. Please, mister, I'll pay good money to get those voices out of my head.
If you ever need anything.
Think I might have to go anyway. We'll start this quest and see. Found one. Boom. One shot. Love that. Let that spell crit every time, please. Found another one. Look at that. That's good. Dazed me off my mount, but we'll take it. Problem is like finding them and not aggroing the slimes. It's really annoying. This is fucking terrible. It's so stupid how the slimes were the target of the previous quest, and I don't know. I don't feel like they did a good job with these. But this is like a lot. I think a lot of this was just here in Classic. We need to kill that too. So let's get started on it. There's a stealth mob there. Starfire. What the fuck? See how much fucking danger this quest is, though? It's wild. I don't know if, guess we're alright. I probably would have heard. We can continue. But we're definitely not going to be finished in this segment here, I don't think. Maybe. Oh, man. It's fucking slimes. This shit just gets on my nerves, man. Doing the same, killing the same mobs for, it's like, I just don't, man. That's just not. Don't change the fucking zone if you're gonna, you know, what's the point? Like, why did they change the zone if they're gonna keep the mobs like this in this area? Just leave it as it was in Classic. To be fair, this zone is very, very similar to how it was in Classic. So, I don't even know where the entrance is to this place. Is it back here? We should probably stop killing mobs because obviously we're gonna have to kill mobs inside it as well. That's up there, okay. How do we get up there? I mean, we could just like do that. Yeah, and then there's like this NPC. Like, who is that? What? Why is he here? Is that? Do we kill that guy? I don't even know. No, we fallen though because of that. I guess we'll fight him. I don't. He's got a lot of health. Yeah, we're not gonna kill him. I don't know what the fuck this place is, man, but this has got to be the worst questing in the whole game. It's up there. I don't know of any quest hub that, any like segment of quest that is worse. I can't think of one anyway. That's like an actual alliance NPC. Like you're not meant to fight him, I guess, for some reason. I have no idea why he's there. But he's blocking the entrance, so I don't know. Guess we have to wait for him to move. Or go in now, I guess, while he's gone. But no, I'm not going to get up there in time. Oh my god, and it's such a frustrating place to navigate, too. Is it safe to go in now? Nope. Strange. Guess we'll go in though, fuck it. I'd rather finish this part now than the other part, if anything. The other part's not as annoying. Get this out of the way. This would be a good quest if you were a rogue, though. Come in here and skip all these annoying mobs. God, that little amount of healing that's doing is really playing havoc on this. Oh, okay, well I did end up interrupting something. I interrupted way too late there, but I ended up getting the next cast. Tried to interrupt the previous cast, but that's how late I ended up being. Hey. I don't know exactly where we go, but it looks like it's to the left. Barrow Dens, I don't know. Got a bad reputation. They're just packed with mobs, I think is the big issue. Far too many mobs. Maybe I should just wait to interrupt the Starfile. Starfile or Starfire, whatever it is. Or maybe the rejuve even. Because I can maybe get 2 interrupts, but it's just like that doesn't do much damage, so. But yeah, you see, like, if we just didn't have all this self-healing, we'd be eating constantly. Like, back to that topic about classic leveling versus lava leveling. It's just a class design thing. Like, we would need to eat for every single one of these mobs, you know what I mean? But because Blizzard gave Specs infinite mana and heals that actually do something, unlike in Classic, then you don't ever need to stop. Did it again. Interrupted so late, but I ended up getting the next cast, luckily. I guess if they like chain their spells like that, then it automatically graces you. Oh yeah, I remember this now. It's actually a pretty cool quest. That book does nothing, I guess. Alright. Okay, we're done. Let's get the fuck out of here. Honestly, wouldn't mind even dying here. Presumably we'd spawn back at the start, but if there's no mobs, then we'll just run. Obviously, we're not going to go die on purpose. I think there's probably not going to be any mobs. We killed everything fast enough. Maybe at the very entrance there'll be a mob. Lots of treasures and shit here. Yeah, fuck that. We're not going. This is a rogue. Come here as a rogue or a druid. We'll do that again, but no chance am I doing it like that. Stupid fucking NPC as well. But we're done. Let's get out of here. That actually went a lot faster than I thought it was going to, so. Alright, let's get way out of here and let's go find the stealth mobs again. Oh, there's one there actually. Oh, that's fine. Let's do this. Kill this one nice and quick. Right? Already at 45% health. Maybe not that quick. Mobs are really dangerous. That makes them dangerous too. Don't aggro more stuff. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, but it's leather. We don't have that transmog. Usually they're like hanging out by the trees. Come on. Foolishly attacking me. I don't know if there's like any easier way to see stealth in this game, but probably like a potion or something like that, maybe in Classic especially. Particularly just look for spots where there's no enemies, and that's probably where there'll be one, yep. And those resets on Stormstrike are like the biggest reason the spec is fun for this challenge. If we only ever had one Stormstrike like the whole playthrough, it would have been a lot less fun. There's so much visual stuff going on, but it's also the gameplay of the spec is really fun too. But honestly, they're like inexorably connected. Like the gameplay itself is not that fun, and the visuals make it a lot better. But of course, this is with no talents, so can only imagine what it's like at max level. Oh yeah, there's that rare. Dark Slayer Mordenthal, and sometimes he'll like fight Sharpbeak. Really weird. Okay. Onward to the demons, I suppose. We still have time. Just get on to safety, and I'm going to just check something real quick. Clock. Pretty sure there's a stealth mob up here, though. There's one, like, right here. Isn't that NPC that died? That's the one that used to hand in the pages to, isn't it? Or no, it's not the same one. Alright, 1 second. Let's just check something. We're good to continue. Get these 2 quests done. That'll probably be the end of it, no matter what, I think. Don't want to take them, don't want to make them too long. Hour and a half already, so yeah. Good place to stop. We'll finish these up. Try to only kill mobs near the fire. Oh, actually, there's tons of fires that don't even have mobs, so let's just get that done quick. It's a pretty cool area, though. I remember the first time I ever came here back when I was young. I remember questing in the zone like very distinctly from when I was young for some reason. What is that? Tree seedlings? Is that... Oh, I forgot to put that ring on, too. Is that the next quest? Alright, so yeah, we just gained way more stamina and 21 crit, which is really nice because crit is really powerful for us, it feels like. Crit's like a really good stat for a leveling challenge. Cutting down the damage, like the amount of combat time is always going to be nice. And I think crit is probably the best way to do that when you're fighting for only a couple globals no matter what. Oh. Diabolical is here. The demon dropped his parchment, which is amazingly written in Orcish tongue. This one, the ones mentioned in it, Daethorius and Gorganon, are the two infamous dreadlords that control the demons hereabouts. The plans detail preparations for a demonic attack on Splinter Tree Post on the northwest. You're certain that Valusha at Splinter Tree Post would be interested in these. Why? He's the one who probably organized it. Okay, that's that for the actual siphoning. Now we just gotta kill 10 mobs, which is a lot. But they're pretty straightforward. Again, we don't know how that fell off, I guess time, but it's a good thing to have on when Fury Weapon. I love these Infernals though, man. I really want to play some Warlock. I'm excited for that. Eventually get into the Heritage Armor on that because it's going to be really good. Eridar Warlock with a some of the pet customization. I want to delve into that too on that character. I don't think we'll... Like, you can change your Infernal, but that's only for Destro though, right? I don't think we can get an Infernal. But the Voidwalkers have some really cool options. Mr. Interrupt there. What is that? Oh, one of these seed piles? I don't know what that is. I think that's for maybe a next quest or something. Or maybe it was an Alliance. I know, it definitely wasn't an Alliance quest. Actually, I don't know, because we didn't actually finish the zone as Alliance. Maybe that was an Alliance quest. It sounds like one that we'd have it as an Alliance quest. Plant tree seedlings here. That's probably the hardest part about remaking the zones a third time. It's like, You gotta follow all these small little quest lines, you know what I mean? Like stuff that would change the topography of the zone. There's a lot of quests like that. Like, hey, let's do this thing that 40 years from now something might actually happen. And then literally like 10 years later, Blizzard's like, oh fuck, I forgot we did that, so we have to change the zone now. Probably a lot of work. FedEx here. All right, one more kill. Ended on the demon, the infernal. Yeah, that mob's dead. When we use both of those things, it's like not even, that's just super overkill. All right, so we're gonna turn all this in and then that'll be it for this one. This should ding us, well, okay, it's definitely gonna ding us. It might even get us to the next level. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests to turn in. We also have Sharp Talon's Claw to turn in, but that's not for a while. So is our Sane Ghost and those other ones still around then? I don't even know. How are we doing on rep? Let's see where we're at right now versus where we're gonna be. 13,500, so we'll probably get to 1,400 after this. 125 rep per quest, I think it is.
What do you need?
Is it done? Good work, Metro. They will gradually weaken their forces as well as their spirit. Alright, we'll pick them all up afterwards, but then we won't be doing them. You've silenced the voices. Thank you. It's level 40. Oh yes? This will teach those elves. Just you watch. Maybe a weapon? Nope. Perfect. This will show the elves what... Okay, let's read them all at once. Yeah. Good, good. A few of them elves running around, the better. What have you there, Scout? Oh, you can actually read them. Diatherus, I trust that this letter will eventually make its way to you. These demons are mindless. All they think about is their nails, their whips, or goring something with their head spikes. And I dare not use one of the infernals, lest it be burned to ashes. Sadly, I long for the days that we could use the orcs. At least they had half a brain and they could follow orders. Perhaps there's a chance to take some new thralls from nearby. The time has come to retake a few of the lesser races, I think. Splinter Tree Post to the northwest makes a tempting target. We should confer on combining our forces for an attack before the next full moon of this pathetic world. If we subjugate them now, they will come to remember the word horde, what the word horde truly used to mean. Regards, Gorgonon. P.S. Stop using up all the blood ink on love letters to my lashers. Night Elf virgins are in short supply these days. What the fuck are you saying? Alright, anyway, cool. Yeah, turn these in.
Farewell.
Dreadlords, they plan to attack us here at Splinter Tree Post, not while I still drop the breath. No, we won't allow that to happen. They are a blight upon this world.
Forth to victory.
Well, I want to turn the other quest in.
Strength.
That's better. There's nothing quite like ridding our world of demons, and they make for worthy opponents as well, unlike the weak races of the Alliance. Never again. Metro, you will see to it that the attack on the Burning Legion never comes to pass. Go and slay these Dreadlords. Without them, the rest of the demons are essentially mindless. You'll find Gorgonon in Demon's Fall Canyon, south of Fellfire Hill, near Manarot's floating broken spear. Diatherus, the Seeker, resides somewhere in the Barrow Den atop Demon Fall Ridge. Return to me with their weapons as proof of your deeds. Cool.
Farewell.
Seal of Argus, that's a weird item to be getting. Let me look at that again. Signet of Argus and Seal of Argus. What the fuck is that about? Okay, anyway, perfect. This will show the elves what the horde is capable of when we're backed into a corner. Listen, Metro, you must say nothing of this to anyone. Sarfang will surely approve once he sees the result, but if we are found out beforehand, our heads will be placed on spikes. Bring this to Durak. You can find him in the mines behind me, just to the north. He will instruct you further. I have a special mission that requires a well-equipped, competent shaman. As I have no one else to spare, I suppose I'll have to settle for you. The enemy has assaulted Warsong Lumber Camp and cut it off from the rest of our forces. An important Blood Elf diplomat en route to Orgrimmar is trapped there. She must be liberated. Take the road northeast and light the smoldering brazier to summon our operative there. Do whatever he might require of you. Dismissed.
Forth to victory.
I require more of the secret signal powder.
Double.
Anyway, no reports have made it out of here since the beginning of the siege on Splinter Tree. By now, Commander Grimfang must be getting anxious. I am sending you to Zoram Strand to deliver our report. It's not pretty, but at least he'll have the facts. Speak to Zulgra when you're ready to make the trip.
Strength.
Wait, who's Zulgra? Is that the flight master? Oh, it is. What's she gonna take us there?
Mogra.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's not. Well, we will take that flight path at some point. All right. Anyway, yeah. What is this? Smoldering brazier. It's just gonna go away when I log out. Splinter Tree post report. I report to you from Splinter Tree, and the news is unpleasant. The post was recently attacked by the Kaldorai, which prevents any reports from being delivered. The siege has been broken, but many were lost, and another attack looks imminent. We shall continue sending elves to their graves as long as fate permits. And then hastily written note. The orc has assisted me in collecting enough fellfire to launch an assault on the elves. The projectiles will be devastating, but impossible to control. I need a way to direct their trajectory. I'm sure to be forgiven for meddling with demonic powers once Splinter Tree is saved. What are we doing right now? We're lost. But what about the item? It said something about powder. Do we not even have that anymore? I guess there's no way you would ever need to have more of that, right? I don't have that in my bag, so. Just wondering if I go offline, will it be gone? But I guess it doesn't really matter. Just got tricked into thinking something needed to be done there. No time for breaks. Get back to work. We're gonna take a break. Yeah, sorry. What's this? Who are you? I was here before. You remember? Durek should know better than to be so brazen, but it looks like you're up to your eyes in this with as much to lose as anyone. Very well. With Draka requiring what Draka requires is a magnet of sorts, something that her demonic missiles will be drawn to. I happen to know of a method that should suit our purposes. You scour the mine for the fist-sized chunks of ore while I prepare a special enchantment. Oh, well, what is that? We can just do that real quick, I guess. If there's no actual combat, I'll just quickly do that. That's cool. Like, the quest is in the mine, and then they make use of the mine. That's cool. Still area there too. All right. This is here in Classic, I suppose, right? I don't actually know. I've never really done the Horde side of the zone in Classic.
Mukra, for the horde.
Well done. These should hold a curse long enough for our purposes.
Victory.
Just in time, Shaman. The elves have launched another attack. From the guard towers, use the accursed ore to mark targets for Draka. Her projectiles will strike your target and erupt in fell magic flame, destroying any nearby enemies. There is strong prejudice against the use of demonic magics, unjustified but real nonetheless. For this reason, I will transform you into an imp for the duration of the mission to prevent you from being identified. Are we an imp right now? Alright, cool. So we will just log out here. Let's go ahead and take a PvP talent, though. We are level 40 now. I guess we will take Sky Fury Totem, yeah. Not the most powerful. But they got rid of the really good one, so that's the only one we can take. The other one, this could be taken, but that's not... I don't want mobs to be knocked away. Grounding Totem, redirect all harmful spells. I mean, that's nice, but it's only 3 seconds, so that's like more like only ever going to be used in PvP. But yeah, if we still care about it at 48, when we get Bloodlust, we'll take this, because this is really powerful. Now, maybe sometimes the Heritage Armor quests take place indoors, so you can't use PvP talents, but the last few we've done have taken place outdoors, so maybe we'll still be able to use... This would be really good for any actual hard content. But I don't know, though, because it's kind of not really needed. You have Bloodlust like every pack kind of thing, like it's not really needed, but... Anyway, Sky Fury Totem for now. It's nice, and it is the only fire totem in the game. But unfortunately, it's kind of weird looking, so. Oh, they dropped directly on top of each other. I was going to compare the two, but all right. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll be back. Next episode will be, yeah, I think, you know, if I can, I don't know when I'm going to be able to record again. A bunch of stuff going on around here, IRL, so. But the next time I record will probably be very close to being done. How much rep did we end up getting? We got like, did we get almost like 1,000 rep? I don't even know. 1475. I think we were at 1350, weren't we? So yeah, we're on our way. I don't think rep will be a concern, but we might have to go to like level 51 or 52 to finish it up. But yeah, rep is obviously looking to be the limiting reagent right now. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.